What's up, fellow classers? It's Apollyon here, coming to you after the update, the Town Hall 11 patch update. So it's our first war since that has happened. So far, it seems pretty good. I mean, I like the farming stuff. I love the shield, where you can attack through the shield and it only takes off some hours of it, and allows you to really go ahead and look for the bases you're looking for. And it's a little tougher to get a shield, but so far it's not been too bad. My base design is not horrible for that. I think I usually get hit the first time, maybe the second time to get a shield, but you know, there's still plenty of town halls to be sniped. They still give quite a bit of loot because they have the dark elixir, gold, and elixir in the town hall. So I'm at Masters 1, I think, so I still get a pretty decent bonus from it, especially when they leave the town hall out and I can take the rest of the base, hit it for 50% or something like that. So all in all, is good. The war, you know, I think just in my opinion, they really made it too easy. It's, you know, obviously I'm talking from Town Hall 8.5 down, not from Town Hall 11, 10, or max Town Hall 9. That is yet to be seen. But the Town Hall 8s, given the extra 30 seconds and what we'll cover in just a second, just seems to be a little bit too easy. And it's almost, not quite, but almost to me, like what Town Hall 7 was with Mass Dragons, with the strategy I'm going to show you in just a second. You know, with GoHo, it seems like it's basically unstoppable at this point. So, you know, we're in a current war with Sheguey Squad, and as you can see, we're one away from a perfect war. I think we have, there's still 12 more hours to go, and we're just about done out from our side. I think 99.97% on the number 3. We hit it for 99%. So we have so many more attacks left from our Town Hall 8.5s and 9s that will definitely take that out. It only has one, well, let's just take a look. It's a really badly designed base, and that's why we got a 99% on it. But they do have one Inferno Tower and a couple of level 1 Expos, really bad design, a couple of very low level Royals. So without a question, we'll get the perfect tour this time. So anyway, you know, we'll kind of skip the 8.5s, and you know, those things. The base designs weren't very good. I'll just show you one of my attacks. You know, I took a very low Town Hall 9. They did have a couple low Royals. They did have, you know, some defenses, very low walls, very low defense. I don't think they even had barely Town Hall 7 max defense. Some of them are a little higher, but yeah. So anyway, we'll just run through this real quick. Very simple GoHo. Did it under 2 minutes. They didn't even bring clan castles. I decided to do the Lord just because I like going through the motions and practicing with it. But there is no clan castle, so I'll go ahead and drop 2 golems down there, and I'll get a wall breaker fail up on top after I go and start using the wizards to funnel. I'm going to go ahead and bring a GoHo, so you know, those 2 wall breakers go down, they fail. The ones that go down at south do open. So I plan to use the jump to get into the core, but just to speed things up, I dropped the jump there so that my king and queen and golem could get in there and take out that enemy queen. And they'll trip a giant bomb, they'll go ahead and rage the king, and they'll go ahead and get in. Queen takes the jump, and there's nothing left as far as royals for her to get. I think I do the wizards will take care of this enemy barbarian king in just a second as the golem is tanking for it. He goes down, and I'll start to send the hogs in a clockwise fashion. They'll trip a giant bomb, kind of getting hit by that Expo. Expos level 1 don't hit for hard, but they do have a lot of hit points. The hogs will be stuck there for a little bit. I'll go ahead and use that second heal, and the queen's still doing some cleanup around the side, and then finally that last heal, which is only needs to be used for that giant bomb that's in here. Otherwise it was not necessary. This was a first hit, so I didn't know where the giant bombs were. So anyway, pretty simple cleanup. A lot of hogs, the enemy king, the enemy queen, sorry, the friendly king, friendly queen are all doing damage. So very simple. I won't go. I had a 6-star war. I did hit this base, but it was hit quicker, so there's no need to show that. So let's go ahead and talk about the new changes with the, now it's 3.5 minutes in order to go ahead and finish your raid, which that coupled with the fact that you are able to contribute a clan castle spell, a dark elixir spell into somebody else's clan castle. So that what that allows you to do is that allows you to do a quad quake and also bring 2 heals. So you can bring 3 quakes of your own, 1 quake from your clan mate, and then that allows you to have 2 heals, a rage a heal, two rages, whatever you want of elixir spells. So we're going to go ahead and take a look. We're going to show you some Town Hall 8 attacks, and they're not only going to take Town Hall 8s, they're going to take Town Hall 9s very easily. This one, again, does not have a clan castle, but that's not going to change the strategy whatsoever. Obviously you just have to do a quick lure and bring it down and do, what you normally do for a clan castle. You should be able to keep the wizards to help you back up your kill squad anyway, so it really wouldn't change it. So he's going to drop in a golem, going to bring a cold-blooded entry with a P.E.K.K.A in here, and start using some wizards behind to clean up and take care of some of these defenses. Drop some hogs after the P.E.K.K.A King and Golem will start making their way through there. Now remember, normally in an old Town Hall 8 you would only have 1 extra spell, but at this point he has 2 heals to bring with him. So he's doing a GoHo here and has 14 hogs of his own. I'm not sure. I think he brought the P.E.K.K.A in the clan castle. So he's got 14 hogs of his own. Is deploying it in a clockwise, kind of a surgical manner. But he's just used his 2 heals, and everything else up in that top corner is completely being tanked by the kill squad. So those hogs are going completely untouched except by the enemy barbarian king. There's no more giant bombs. That top heal was used. If they had to make their way around, there'd probably either be no hogs left or very less hogs left. So we're in cleanup mode. 1 billion hogs are cleaning it up. So it's just extremely overpowered to be able to have that extra spell in there. Let's go ahead and check out number 17. This is the only different attack that I'm going to show. So I'm going to show a Drag Rider here. The Drag Rider is still not dead, still very viable, especially against this Town Hall 8. I'm sorry, Town Hall 9. And I had to go, we're at the point where we're attacking and taking places of other attacks that's trying to beat each other as far as time goes right now. So pretty much a Town Hall 8, Town Hall 9, if that makes sense. There's only 3 air defenses. So he's going to, 2D is going to bring the Zap Quake, and he's also going to bring a Rage with him. And notice he has the poison from the clan castle, which makes it so much easier to take care of a dragon or anything like that that's in there. I'm not sure that these guys had a clan castle for this one. Let's go ahead and check it out. He'll go ahead and Zap Quake that far left bottom air defense. And I don't think they have a clan. Yeah, they don't have a clan castle, so it makes it a lot easier. He could trigger it with 1 hog or that or whatever, and then drop the dragon and a couple dragons down there and lay the poison down. That would definitely be the way. So I don't think he needs any poison in this particular one, but still very overpowering to be able to deal with the clan castle and still keep your Zap Quake with your extra spell. So he sends the hogs in to take care of those last 2 defenses. There is no heal with those hogs, so they have to make it through all the way to get those 2 air defenses. He brings Max Dragon and a Loon in the clan castle, and still has that rage left over. So he goes and rages it up right now to get those dragons and loons through the base. And like I always say, we're pretty much in cleanup mode already. They don't even have enough black sweeping mines to take care of all of those dragons that are there. So those are 2 right there, and they're still alive and kicking. So anyway, we'll go ahead and fast forward it and watch the dragons take this out. So nice attack, 2D. Alright, back to the GoHo strategy. And I think our first 20 attacks that we did in this war were all 3 stars, just to give you an idea of how much overpowering and OP that this strategy is. So we'll go ahead and check Excalibur bring, I think they do the same thing here. Okay, so I'll go ahead and back out of this. yeah, I'll back out of this and I'll check out who hit that first. He hit it a little quicker, which is just messing me up. So we'll go down and check out who took out 18 first. There we go. All right. So because he brings the quad quake, so notice he's brought 3 of the earthquakes from his own factory, and then 1 from the clan castle, and then he brings 2 extra heals into here. So we'll go ahead and check this out. Again, I don't know if they filled their clan castle at all. Probably not, given the fact that he's going straight in. But so he's going to go ahead and quad quake. He drops a shattered entry with 2 golems. Starts to go ahead and create that funnel with the wizards. And that enemy king will go down right now by those wizards as well. Goes and quad quakes in, and it will go ahead and reroute that top golem in there, and drops the barbarian king. And let's see what he brought in the, okay, he brought a P.E.K.K.A. in the clan castle as well. So they'll start to making their way through here and start banging on some walls in just a second. And as soon as they get down to that area and start tanking that, oh, it actually opened the core, so they walk right into there. And he can start deploying the hogs. Now again, he's got 2 heals to either use in the core like he's doing right now, or use it for the hogs. And he's being very selective with his hogs of when he's deploying. He wants to make sure all these defenses are attacking that core before he does it. And really, you know, he still has another heal that he doesn't even need to use for this particular attack, but he does have it just in case, and pretty much wrecks the base at this point. So yeah, he doesn't even use that, and completely just annihilates the base, and it's on cleanup, does a swag heal, and this is all over, completely done. All right, another of the same. Let's go ahead and check 19. All right, same thing. Just a cold-blooded entrance, 1 golem, going to go with a GoHo and bringing quad quake, 3 of his own earthquakes, 1 from the clan castle, and 2 extra heals. So let's see if these guys have a clan castle. So he'll go ahead and quake, and I'm guessing they don't have a clan castle filled either. But again, that's, you know, just luring and pulling out and going and taking care of them up top. So he'll send the golem in there. The P.E.K.K.A. starts to clear out the other side for that P.E.K.K.A. Make sure he gets in the core, and he can drop his king in there as soon as this the P.E.K.K.A. is going walking. So not the best start for him. Yeah, I guess doesn't even send his king in there. So yeah, this attack is not going. There's a lot of room for errors though. So you know, the hogs are being sent in. He just uses his first heal there, which is actually, I think, a misclick. So he uses 1 heal that's basically healing the grass, and the other one in there. So again, it's something that he doesn't even really need. Drops the king in there to do a king swap, and that's why he didn't drop it in the center. Tanking also for those hogs. And yep, just about finished at this point. That Tesla needs to be taken care of. Those hogs finish that one, and then the wizard takes care of the bottom Tesla. And then they'll start taking care of the air defenses. I think all the hogs are gone, and this king's got a lot to do. This is also another reason why that extra 30 seconds is a huge deal. If there was not extra 30 seconds, this would not be a 3-star attack. It would be a 2-star. He only had... let's see exactly how much time he had. I think he only had like 10 seconds left. So this was a, yeah, okay, 20 seconds left. 3 minutes, 10 seconds. So that would have been a high 90%er if it wasn't. So that was another 3-star attack. Go down to number 26. We'll check out Lad. Going ahead and bringing again the quad quake with 3 of his own, and 1 with the clan castle, a heal, and a rage. So a different strategy in there. We'll go ahead and bring a cold-blooded entry, 1 golem, and start to go ahead and use some wizards to create that funnel. As soon as he gets that funnel in there, he can go ahead and drop his king and the clan castle P.E.K.K.A. they'll start making their way. He'll go ahead and rage them up, so they'll make their way all the way into that core, or the goal is to get them into the core, but looks like they're going to go ahead and take a little detour. And then he can start bringing in the hogs. And he still has an extra heal after that, the rage and the quad quake was used. So these hogs are going to do some damage there. And he'll go ahead and heal them up in just a second. And there we go. As soon as those last bottom hogs were deployed, and they'll be healed completely back up to full, be able to take those skelly traps, and we're all done. We're in cleanup mode. And completely taken care of that Town Hall 9. And the last one. At number 29, he's going to bring a quad quake again with 2 heals. So this time he's going to bring a shattered entry. This is actually a pretty decent base. So, well, at least more decent than the other ones. So he's going to go ahead and bring a shattered 2 golems, start to create the funnel with the wizards, to go ahead and drop that king in there, get them into the core. He'll also use that quad quake right now to open it up all the way. And the golems will reroute. Time to drop the king. And let's see what he brings. He brings the P.E.K.K.A. in the clan castle. And they'll start making their way into the core. He did bring 2 heals, so he can either use them on the P.E.K.K.A., golem, and king in the core, or he can use them for his hogs, depending on how the deployment's going to be. So they tripped giant bomb, and that's at that point it's time to go ahead and start sending the hogs in there, because they're not going to go ahead and trip any more giant bombs, as the core holds those Teslas and not any more giant bombs. So he'll go ahead and 2-finger deploy it on the top right and top left. Go ahead and use that first heal, and now the second heal. So the hogs are standing in heal through 80% of the rest of that base. There's only a couple more defenses to go through. Only 2 of them are point defenses, which is the Archer Tower and Cannon. Takes care of the Wiz Tower, and now they're back on the Cannon. Take care of that, and then they'll start focusing on the King. And go ahead and knock him out. The other hogs will turn and go towards him, and it's time for cleanup. So I wish I had some better bases, and I mean, we're really good attacks, but I wish I had some better bases to show you, especially ones filled with clan castles. But it wouldn't really change the outcome too much. Just go, I mean, time-wise, yes, you'd have to pull the clan castle, do the lore, do the kill, and then hopefully back those wizards up with your kill squad and go ahead and make your way into the core. So not too much changes there, but again, we'll see what happens. To me, it's a lot more overpowered and a lot easier to 3-star with the extra 30 seconds and the clan castle spell. Just seems to be a little bit too overpowering. But, we'll give it a little bit of time, and we'll see, how it goes against some tougher bases and some tougher opponents. And, we'll go ahead and give. And I did want to show you one more video. I forgot about this one. We did get the perfect war, and in order to get that perfect war, we had to 3-star Town Hall 10. Well, a severely rushed Town Hall 10 with a horrible base design. But remember, we only have 8.5s and low Town Hall 9s. We don't have anybody that's maxed out. Right now, Frank is going to go ahead and 3-star this with the latest edition. He doesn't need the extra 30 seconds. He does it in 2 minutes and 16 seconds, so that didn't really make a big deal. But, bringing freeze now, Town Hall 9s have a level 1 freeze, which you're going to see how he uses it against the Inferno. And also the Clan Castle spell, which he brings a haste in his Clan Castle spell. So, it's not the best base design by any means. They are level 1 Infernos, but there are 2 of them, and they are level 1 Expos. Again, the Royals are low mid-level, but they're placed on the outside. So all these things, it's still not a simple defeat for attacking with a Town Hall 9. And also keep in mind that he has level 2 golems. So, and his Royals are not even mid-level either. They're low mid-level. So, Giants are the highest. But, other guys are like his barbarians and archers and stuff, they're lower level, and so he doesn't have a level 6 heal. So there's a lot of things, that he's not maxed either. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and see him take this. Even that giant bomb was just really badly placed. I know this is a cleanup attack, which is why he can hit all of these giant bombs and trigger them all on the outside, as obviously there's no room in the compartments inside. The base is so compact. But yeah, so he's going to go ahead and take out some of these trash buildings and then start his his shattered entrance with 2 golems. The Inferno Tower is going to go ahead and start attacking them, and then he'll drop his royals, and there's king and his queen with the jump spell. Has a couple wizards to do the funneling, and then he's going to go ahead and basically drop a king down there to kill the queen with a couple wizards to do the damage. The king and queen will finally take that jump spell and work their way into the middle there and take out that Inferno. It rages the king up to knock that Inferno out. Expos are hitting both of them. Then he'll start his hog deployment in here. So he's brought about, I think, around 20-ish hogs, and he's going to start funneling them to get to that Inferno. So he does have his heals, one more heal spell, and a free spell. So you're going to see the Inferno starts targeting on these heals. So right now he'll go ahead and haste these hogs up, and he'll drop the freeze right now to stop that, and these hogs will jump right into that Inferno. Inferno just pops and then is taken down as the freeze ends, and then finally ends it with the last heal there. So these hogs are still making a way through their base, and they have about 3 more defenses left. Drops this poison to slow that king down, both the speed, movement speed, and attack speed, and then they'll go ahead and take care of that enemy king. So then right now, tons of hogs left over for cleanup. It has a couple goblins that he's not even using, and an archer. So yeah, I mean, again, it's just showing that this new update is allowing Town Hall 9s to hit up. Obviously, they're not going to be taking any type of max Town Hall 10s, or even probably the mid-sized Town Hall 10s, but it allows you to, be versatile, bring jumps, bring freezes, bring heals. You basically have all the spells that the Town Hall 10 would have, just not as high of a level. But yeah, it definitely allows you to be more versatile and start hitting up. Probably will make the Town Hall 9 attack a Town Hall 10 for 2 stars much, much easier, or much more feasible, to allow the Town Hall 10s to drop down and clean up those Town Hall 9s if need be. But yeah, I thought that was a really good attack, really good timing, really good use of everything. So way to get those 3 stars, Frank. Beautiful attack, beautifully planned, beautifully executed, and beautifully timed. So anyway, hope that you guys will take these attacks, these strategies, these compositions. Go ahead and get your 3-star attacks and your 6-star war.